So I'm heading to my first therapy appointment right now. I've never done this before and I'm a little bit nervous, but mostly just curious. I'm really curious to see what therapy is like, and I've literally been prolonging this for probably 6 or 7 years, and I really struggle with setting up appointments. Like last year I got an appointment to go to the doctor, and that was literally the first time I've been to the doctor maybe in 5 or 6 years. And I feel like there's just such a hard transition from when you go from being like a child or in college to an adult, because everything when you're a child, or mostly everything, is kind of already set up for you in terms of systems. But like when you're a child, you know, or you go to the doctor semi-regularly because you have to, and parents usually set that up. But when you're an adult, you actually just have like no experience setting up your own appointments and finding what's a good provider and finding what insurance you have. Like that's a whole other debacle. So finding that has been such a struggle for me, because I have been trying to figure out what's the best for me, and then it just takes a lot of energy and a lot of mental energy, especially when you're just trying to survive and just do what you need to do to make money and do what you need to do to be an adult. So yeah, setting up appointments is hard, and researching for appointments is hard, and especially if you move to another city, you have to start from scratch. You can't rely on what you normally did when you were growing up, because you're not around the same doctors or dentists that you grew up using. And I remember that day that I went to my pediatrician for the last time, and I started crying because she said this had to be our last appointment, because she told me, you know, you're an adult now, because I was 18, and so you're gonna have to get a new doctor. And I was like, how could you betray me like that? That's just like so terrible. I'm like, I need you in my life. Oh no, I think I took a wrong exit. So yeah, that was a little disappointing. And ever since then, I've barely been able to see a doctor. I think after I was 18, I saw a doctor once after like 4 years, but that was just because I like needed to check out like an illness I had. And then yeah, since then, last year, another 5 years, that was the first time I went to the doctor. So really long tangent. I'm going to my first therapy appointment today, and I set up that appointment. Actually, I can't really take credit. I like sort of set it up through my employer's assistance program, and the people who are a part of that company did such a good job. I feel like everyone should do that. And they called me almost every day to check and see if I had an appointment yet, and they like called other providers for me and basically notified me that I got an appointment. So seriously, shout out to them, because honestly, without them, I would not have a therapy appointment right now. And it kind of just makes this whole process just made me wonder how hard it is for people to set up their own mental health appointments when you're already struggling on your own. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, if you are already struggling with depression or anxiety and you know you need help, but there's so many barriers just to get help, like insurance and finding an appointment or doing research, that's a lot of energy and a lot of mental energy that someone who's like depressed or anxious is really going to struggle with doing. So didn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I'm glad that I think they're ComPsych, that's their name. They were just like really fantastic in helping get me set up. So that's that. I'll give an update after, maybe. I don't know. I'm not very consistent lately on how it went as I get through this really terrible traffic that has led me astray. And now I don't know where I am, but I still have another 8 minutes to try to get to my appointment, but I'm a little bit late. It's 4:55 and my appointment's at 5, but my ETA is 5:03. So hopefully traffic improves in those 5 minutes. Anyway, bye. Ugh. Okay. Whoa. So I just got out of therapy, my first time. I needed to record, otherwise I probably wouldn't do it later, so just doing it now. It was good. I kind of just thought, or I don't know what therapy is like, because the only thing you think of is like sitting on a couch or a chase and someone asking you a lot of questions and asking how did that make you feel. But it's kind of just like you're just talking about whatever's on your mind. At least that's what it was for me. But basically going in and saying all the stuff that's been stressing me out, talking about some strategies to help that. I think like one thing was getting in routine, getting into that again. Like I haven't cooked a meal in so long. Deep breaths, some yoga. So I feel good today because I don't have work. But figuring out some breathing techniques that can help you release stress. So it's kind of like you're like breathing all the way from your sacrum out, holding breath, releasing it gently. It takes like 2 minutes. That was another good tip I got. Just kind of talking about your life and getting someone to hear it, and they get paid for that. Kind of a nice experience to just know that no matter what, someone's gonna listen to you. This one, she had a lot of advice, so that was kind of fun. We had fun conversation. It was kind of cute. She's like a little older lady and needed a little help with her computer, so I was helping her open up docs and stuff. So that's kind of funny. I always get into situations like that, helping people with technology. But yeah, overall it was good. I got her number. Fortunately with my company, there's free sessions, so this was free. It didn't cost me any money. And she was asking, am I going to see you next week? And I said, I feel like I'm in a decent space today. I'd rather go when I really need support and someone to listen to me. So I got her number, and that way I can call. And since I already have the number and I already know who it is, then I can call and set up an appointment when I need it. So yeah, that's a good thing. I can do it that way. And now I can just go whenever I need it. I think I get 5 or 8 free sessions, something like that, which is a lot. So I don't want to waste it. I want to go when I'm depressed. But lately I'm just stressed, which she differentiated. She said stress is not the same as anxiety, which is true. But I feel like I've been feeling anxious from the stress. But anyway, it's a good day. I'm excited that I did that finally, and it took me 5 years, 6, I don't know. Basically my whole life is my first time, and it went pretty well. It was good. I would recommend it, especially if you need someone to talk to. If you need help making an appointment, let me know, because that was a little difficult. So yeah, bye.